Eugene sir, we are live, sir, now. Hello, Eugene sir.
Yes, Manisa.
We are live, sir, now.
Okay, okay, sure, sure. Jishnu sir, a warm welcome to you.
Dr. Eugene?
Yes, yes, good afternoon, sir. Warm welcome
Yes,
to
good
you.
afternoon, doctor. Thank you very much.
We
I
are
hope
good.
everybody's well.
Yes, yes, all good, all good. How about from your end, sir?
All well here.
Right, sir.
Doing well
I
here
think
as
we
well.
are good to go, sir. And we are also live streaming it in YouTube, the pre-placement talk alone about the company.
Right.
So that
Okay.
because we have a limitation of only 100. So all
Understood.
the other
Mhm.
students will be able to join using the YouTube as well, sir.
Understood. Understood. Right.
So we will take it forward, sir.
Mhm.
Very good afternoon to you, students. It's a great pleasure. It's a beautiful opportunity today we have through Mr. Jishnu Malik, who is the corporate training manager of Nile Hospitality. As we are all aware, 2020 couldn't give us enough that we expected. We thought even 2021 would be like that, but then it was really a glad tiding that Mr. Jishnu Malik came up with, saying that Eugene, can we do a pre-placement talk and can we consider some of the graduates for our positions available in our group? And that's something, a golden opportunity which God has blessed us with. I think each and every one of us should grab this opportunity. Today we see that the whole world is not able to sustain itself and people losing jobs. At this point of time, Jishnu Malik sir came up with his helping hand, reaching out to us, saying that yes, I will try with the students of IHM Chennai. Let me take them on board and let us see how we can shape up their career. Sir, on behalf of my principal, head of the department, staff, and all the student community, a heartfelt thanks to you for reaching out to us, for connecting with us, and coming up with such a program and considering us. Though you have thousands of colleges in India, you chose us. You wanted to give us an opportunity. We wholeheartedly thank you for that, and we welcome to you, sir, for our online session. Had it been a normal day, we would have definitely invited you to the college, and then
I
now,
would have loved to go. In fact, that is something that
yes,
we were used to for the
yes,
past 20 years approximately now.
true, true, sir. So we have young students over here eager to listen to you and eager to ask some questions, and they would like to
Mhm.
kickstart their career with you, sir.
Absolutely. Great. So, Dr. Eugene, I'll quickly start off
Yes.
before I continue. Thank you very much for organizing this whole thing. I know this is a very unsure time and uncertain time, but we in the tourism industry, the hospitality industry, we have to earn our bread and butter at the end of the month. So we have to keep going and keep surviving.
Yes.
I'm glad that we have the tenacity to have survived through 2020 and come to 2021, where we see a lot of hope. We see a bright future, and we hope things would move in the right direction. So, uh, a warm welcome to everybody. I will start our presentation. And before I start it completely, I would like to say that, I will be talking for about, let's say, uh, 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes approximately. And I'll be showing you a short presentation as well, talking to you about the company and what we do and the various franchisee hotels that we are in contract with. Post which I would make it an open forum so that we can make this a little more conversational and a little more interactive as much as possible. So I hope people have read about the uh, the company a little, so that we can have relevant questions and we can actually directly, I can, as and when you have a question, you can stop me, I will stop and I will address the question and we can move on as well. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Done. Allow me a moment. Let me just switch on a light so that, is everybody able to see me?
It's perfect here, sir.
And am I audible to everybody as well?
Yes, yes,
Yes, sir.
absolutely.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Great, great, great. So let me start off by sharing the screen a little. Okay. And then we can talk about, allow me a moment. Right. Is everybody able to see the screen?
Yes, sir. It's very clear.
Yes, sir. It's very clear.
So I'm just sharing the Nile orientation PPT. Okay. If somebody can't see it, then let me know. Okay. Okay, so we are Nile Hospitality. We are a third party hotel management company where we are dealing with we deal with franchisee third party operations. Okay, that is what our main operations are. We have a certain contract agreement with various franchisee hotels, which we will come to a little later. We manage the property, we look after their planning, we look after their manning, we look after standard operating procedures, because every single organization these days have to work in a certain flow, in a systematic way, which is why we create standard operating procedures for individual departments, so everything happens in a sequential manner. Okay, we as a hotel management company do brand alignment. We align certain brand standards because the franchisee organizations are managed by a particular brand, like the Hyatt. The Hyatt has their own brand standards. Um, Wyndham has their own brand standards. The Radisson has their own brand standards. So we, as Nile, we bring certain expertise to the table because we are a group of experienced hoteliers with a lot of experience in various branded organizations. So we have certain perspectives towards hospitality, towards the hotel, and towards customer satisfaction. And at the end of the day, we all like to exceed guest expectation. So we bring certain standard operating procedures to the table. And at the same time, we respect the brand standards that a particular company believes in. So we make sure that standard operating procedures according to Nile are followed systematically. We also make sure that the brand standards are followed systematically. So that is what we do in general. We develop properties, build it from scratch, and ensure that it turns out into a proper functioning hotel. And one day, we entertain guests and customers that come to our hotel and leave with memories that they would cherish for life. Our specializations, as I mentioned to you, would be this: property development, franchise third-party operations, and hotel and brand alignment. Our clients, as I mentioned to you, would be Hyatt, as I mentioned, Radisson, Gift City Club, Hawthorne Suites by Wyndham. Hawthorne is a particular brand of Wyndham. Radisson is again a very famous five-star hotel group. The Grandillon is basically a standalone property. So we look after both branded and non-branded hotels as well. We see potential in a particular property. We feel that this particular property will do well in terms of its location, in terms of its place where it's situated, and the kind of property structure it has. So we look at a particular property, we see potential, and we pick that property up, and we try and ensure that we make it the best we can. Our development projects that we are working on and simultaneously are building are in Kolkata. We've got 100 keys that would be coming up in Kolkata, Udaipur 256 keys, Bangalore 238 keys, again in the pipeline, not in the near future. Uh, Nathdwara 80 keys, Ahmedabad 60 keys. In fact, this hotel, Ahmedabad, is a hotel called Hillock, which I will be coming down. We are recruiting people for that. In fact, I would be meeting you people in a couple of days to interview you for this particular hotel. Called the Gift City Club, which I'll come to later as well, and Morbi 125 keys. 6 current operating hotels, 7 pipeline hotels, 200 plus open rooms currently, and 844 plus pipeline rooms that would be coming subsequently in 7 states. If you see the dotted, so these are what we are. Developing projects are marked in red. In South India, most of our hotels are currently in West India, which is based in Gujarat. In fact, we've come up with a couple of new hotels. One is coming up in Bhutan, and that's again a standalone property. And then we've got 5 standalone properties that are coming up in Goa. So we are expanding big. And I'm also pleased to inform you that yesterday, Nile Hospitality got the Best Hotel Management Company award in Gujarat, which is hosted in the Gandhinagar Gift City Club. So we are coming out of our shell, and we are getting recognized by a lot of people in the country. So it has also been awarded as the fastest hotel management company in the country. This is in Chhattisgarh. Hawthorne Suites by Wyndham. I am currently located in Hawthorne Suites by Wyndham. This is in Krishna's holy place in Dwarka, which is approximately 2 hours away from Ahmedabad. Chinar Resort and Spa. This is a beautiful property that we've got in Kashmir. Hotel Hillock is a small hotel that's coming up, 60 keys, as I mentioned to you. This would be coming up in Ahmedabad city itself. And the Nimaya in Gandhidham. The Nimaya Gandhidham and the Radisson Kandla are actually next to each other. Beautiful properties in Kandla. Okay, talking a little bit about the individual properties. The Gift City Club is a new concept. People had the concept of clubs where people would go and play lawn tennis, people would play squash, people would go for drinks and dinner, etc., at a subsidized cost. Now, Gujarat has come up with this, the government of Gujarat, Gift City, the financial and the technological hub, has come up with this particular concept of a 5-star luxury club, which is exclusive for luxury clientele and people who like state-of-the-art facility, and they have a fantastic variety of options for all club facilities. They have a beautiful infinity pool. luxury tennis courts, luxury basketball courts, squash, badminton, etc. Name it, you have it over there. Plus, they have luxury rooms as well. So it is maintaining a particular hotel inventory as well as club facilities. So we call it the Gift City Club, which is based out of Gift City, which is the Gandhinagar International Financial and Technological City uh, in Gandhinagar, which is the capital of Gujarat. And it's about 12 kilometers away from the Ahmedabad airport. Okay. Radisson Kandla is another beautiful hotel. It's like a beautiful wedding venue. We've got lush green open banquet halls, which are catering to up to 800 to 900 people on a day-to-day basis. We have fantastic wedding events that happen, and we have some of the biggest business tycoons that come to our hotel and have events with us. Narayani Heights is another small hotel in in Ahmedabad. It's a little outside Gandhinagar. Grand Dillon in Chhattisgarh, as I mentioned to you, it's in Bhilai. Hawthorne Suites by Wyndham. Uh, the unique selling point, the USP of this particular hotel is it's an all suite hotel. We've got villas. Okay, we have a 1 bedroom villa, a 2 bedroom villa, which is a fantastic option in terms of luxury, in terms of facilities that are provided. All our villas have got a nice little kitchenette, so people can bring their own ingredients, and it's like service apartment where people get you room service. You can have the option of cooking in the room as well, and it's a luxury apartment that is given to guests with a lot of space, with a lot of luxury and good state of the art facilities that are provided. Chinar Resort and Spa, a beautiful hotel in Kashmir. Again, luxurious, and it's a standalone property that we've got. Hillock Hotel is a small 55-room property, which is coming up in the month of April. By the looks of the building, it's a small colonial, very regal structure that we've got, where we are getting, it's a theme-based hotel where we would like to bring the 60s back into play. So the Hillock Hotel has got a very regal restaurant, a regal old-fashioned reception counter, and fantastic colonial structured rooms. If you see these, we've got luxury balconies that actually view out to the highway and a fantastic skyline of Ahmedabad. Moving on to the team of experts that we've got. Mr. Vikram Singh Chauhan is the founder and the CEO. Okay, Mr. Chauhan comes with a sea of knowledge and experience, and he is he has been a general manager for over a decade and a hotelier for almost 3 decades now. So he is the person who is the brainchild behind Nile Hospitality, and is the person who's actually orchestrating the quality, the product, wellness, etc., and is moving all hotels under our wing in the right direction. Mr. Chauhan also has a lot of experience in some of the best luxury properties, including Hyatt, the Grand Hyatt in Bombay, the Radisson. He also has been a general manager of in the Marriott group of hotels, because he's been in the Westin group of hotels, which is a part of the Marriott now. Ms. Ravita Tanuran is a co-founder of the company. She handles the sales and marketing part, where she is handling client acquisition and is ensuring that we are able to acquire some of the best guests in our hotel, so that we keep top-notch profiles and we are able to provide the best top-notch quality of service to them. Moving on to the next, we've got Ms. Parinita Jaiswal, who's the Vice President of Rooms Division, a person with over a decade of experience, is an OCLD graduate and has been with the industry for almost 10 to 12 years time, and worked at some of the best hotels. Yogesh Charan, Regional Director of Human Resources, is basically got almost 15 years of experience and is one of the best in the industry. Mr. Vijayan Gangadharan has been in the industry, again, a huge stalwart, has been a general manager for over 15 years and has been in the food and beverage industry for almost 3 decades now. He is a respected general manager who has been there and is known by a lot of people, and his reputation actually precedes him. Chef Vijendra Singh Martia, Regional Director of Culinary, comes with again a lot of experience and is a fine chef who has given a good direction to the company. Mr. Rajesh Gupta, Mr. Murli Jha are general managers of various hotels and come with a lot of experience as well. Ms. Rekha Gurung looks after the development in the Northeast and Nepal, Bhutan, that area. Our current hotel in Bhutan, in Thimphu, is basically being orchestrated by her. Anamika handles sales, and she is basically the director of sales of West. So she's able to get clients from the western part of the country. Sneh Meklan is our regional director of marketing. She handles the social media, the marketing part of it, the public relations, and online presence of our hotel company. Last but not the least, this is me, Jishnu Malik. I'm the corporate training manager of the company. Our expertise is basically looking into hotel and operations management. We look after sales and marketing. We look after franchisee standards management. We position and reposition. We look after, we get into a contractual agreement with various companies, with various franchisee hotels. We look after their planning, we look after their manning, we look after, and as I mentioned to you, we also look after their standard operating procedures and ensure things move in the right direction and under our guidance, under our experience as well. Well, moving on to our program, we are ideally looking for people who would be joining us in as a management trainee, or also would be looking as a management trainee and a hotel operations trainee, which would be in the supervisory development. So talking about the management training program a little, apologies. My apologies, this particular. Any questions so far, ladies and gentlemen? Anybody has any questions? A yes, no, maybe. Anybody?
No, sir, all clear.
Clear so far?
Yes, sir.
Great. Can people see the screen again?
Yes, sir.
Great. So let's talk about the management training program that we've got. Okay. The management training program, we aim at preparing individuals to become eligible for an assistant manager's role on completion of the program. The program has been designed for 104 weeks, comprising of core department training across various levels and exposure to other departments of the hotel for overall grooming. Okay. Department heads will play the role of a coach throughout the training period. The role of a coach will be given to train, guide, advise and supervise the progress of the training on a monthly basis. Okay, so this is what we have planned. Now, giving you a little bit of a brief of what the program would be, 104 weeks will be divided into 77, 7, and 20. 77 weeks beginners training. You will be getting a foundation exposure to your core department. Could be front office, could be housekeeping, could be food and beverage, etc. 7 weeks of operational efficiency training in allied departments. For example, you get into food and beverage, you would have to have an exposure and a holistic perspective of all departments. So you need to be able to get some exposure in the kitchen department, because front F&B service and kitchen are in close coordination. So you have to understand what the other person's perspective is well. So as a manager, we are ideally training you not to be a crew in the ship. We are training you to become a captain of the ship. So once you are a captain, you should be in a position to understand the bigger picture in the operations, which is why we are giving you an exposure in every single department for a short period of time, so that you are able to actually empathize with them. You're able to put yourself into their shoes when it is required. And finally, the last 20 weeks of this particular program will be specialist training, where you will be an acting assistant manager and you will be given certain roles and responsibilities, which will help you become a more effective manager. And at the end of the 104 weeks, you will be vetted. There will be a final review that will be conducted with people on the board. And then finally, based on your performance, you will be made into an assistant manager. This is the management training program. We have a similar program for hotel operations training program. Again, same timeline break, 77, 7, and 20, where you will be selected for a supervisory development program. Okay, I will be actually interviewing you for both, and based on my perspective of you and based on your interview performance, I will be placing you into these two particular brackets, and then we can take it forward from there. So criteria for this application, which is applicable for both, it is you have to be a graduate, which is again completely applicable for you. You have to be above the age of 19 and below 25, which again is completely applicable for you. Certified as medically fit. This again, I'm sure and I hope everybody is medically fit and is hale and hearty. Now, criteria for promotion: once you get it, successful completion of the program as per hotel norms. Okay, you have to ensure that you don't get involved in any unfair means or anything which is not ethical, which means you're good to go. Less than 30 years of age, that shouldn't be a problem with any of you. And minimum performance rating should be above target. We are very exacting with our standards because we have a lot of expectations from our assistant managers, which is why there'll be a lot of pressure that's going to be put on you. There'll be long working hours and there'll be a lot to learn. So if we are looking for people who are hungry to perform, hungry to deliver, and hungry to learn. You should come with a certain amount of knowledge, but also at the same time, you should be prepared to learn new things. So you have to come with your homework done so that you will be in a position to learn as much as you can and perform as much as you can. Because in our industry, it is all about show. You have to be able to show off your knowledge. Okay, if you know certain things and you're not able to show it off, there is no point of being in the hospitality industry, which is the reason why we are giving you an opportunity to show off your skills and your knowledge. So I'm sure everybody has a copy of this. When I get into an interview with you individually from now, I would request you to go through all of this, understand your program, and come with a logical flow of thought in mind so that we can take this interview forward. Clear? Any questions, ladies and gentlemen? Now it is time for you to ask questions and me to solve queries. Allow me a moment. Let me just put my laptop on charge. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, time for questions.
Hello, sir, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Sir, can you brief us more about the interview process?
Okay, great. Good question. Now, I would let me get back to this particular screen. Right. So, in terms of the interviews, I would be meeting you on a one-to-one basis first. That will be a first round. The second round will be with the corporate team. Our HR will be taking it forward. And then once you have been placed, the CEO of the company will just have a 5-minute interview with you and you'll be placed into your department and the hotel based on the requirement. Does that
Okay, sir, thank you.
right? Mm-hmm. Any more questions, ladies and gentlemen?
Hi, good afternoon, sir. I'm
Good
audible.
afternoon. Yes, you're
Yeah,
audible.
yeah. My question is that you are hiring for only core departments or the other departments like sales and marketing, HR and marketing and all?
We are hiring for all departments. We're
All right,
hiring
thank
for
you.
sales and marketing. We're hiring for HR. We're hiring for training. We're hiring for everything.
All right, thank you so much, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
I would like to know what the locations you offer for these for the position of the management trainees and HOTs, hotel operation trainees.
The location, right?
Yes, sir.
We are hiring for the operational hotels and the upcoming pipeline hotels. So, which is based out of Gujarat. We are based out of Gujarat itself. So, various locations in Gujarat, Gandhinagar, Ahmedabad, Kandla, Dwarka. These are the places that we've got. And then there are quite a few upcoming hotels. So, once, as and when they keep coming up, we shall keep advertising and then placing.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Sir, when our interview is going to start? Today or tomorrow? One by one.
Depending on when I'm given the date.
Okay, sir. Sir, what's about the salary package payroll if we get selected?
That will get to a different level. We don't discuss that right now.
Okay, thank you, sir.
And people who would like to have a look at the management training payroll, okay, they can go and visit our websites. You'll get to see that for management training and HOTs as well. We don't discuss it on this forum, but if you would like, we have it advertised on our website.
If possible, can you schedule the interview from today itself?
Well, that will depend on what the college says. Dr. Eugene will have to tell me. Today, I don't think we'll be able to do it, but we will have to do it on another day. But in the next 1 week, we should be able to do it.
All right.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
I just want to know what exactly will you be looking for in the students you're going to take for the MT or the HOT programs?
Okay. I need people to come with fresh perspective. I need people to come with a willingness to learn. They have to be able to be conversant and feel fluent in the English language because that is something which is mandatory. Okay. And they should know about their departments. You should know your department. You should know your technical knowledge. You should have an awareness because you are eventually grooming yourself to become a leader in the department. So once you become a leader, you need to know your stuff so that you are able to be brand ambassadors of your knowledge to somebody else. Does that answer your question, Rakshat?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It does. Thank you. We will be prepared for all of that.
Right.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Shibin.
Yes, sir. So I had a doubt. It may be a very common doubt, and that
Okay.
is.
No problem. There is no dumb question. Every question is entertained. Tell me.
Thank you, sir. So my doubt was, what are the key things that people look for in a CV? Like for the placement, what all should be put in a CV? We being freshies,
Yes.
we don't have such accomplishments that we can highlight.
Okay.
So what are the key things that we should put?
I will look for one thing: no spelling mistakes.
Okay.
That is the thing I look out. I see one spelling mistake, your CV is rejected. I'm very particular
Okay.
about that.
Thank you so much.
We don't need people to come with PhDs and master's degrees and everything. We need somebody with basic knowledge of English language and a basic attitude to learn.
Okay, sir.
And
Thank
I
you so
hate
much.
spelling mistakes. So no spelling mistakes.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. More questions? I can see some people who've already gotten in touch with me individually, but I'm glad I'm able to talk to you as well. Is everybody, ready to join?
Sir, we have a mix of students who are presently pursuing their final year,
Okay.
and students who have graduated. So
Right.
students who have graduated are here who can immediately take up their interviews as well.
Okay. Yeah.
We are
How many
present.
students are there like that?
Close to 20, sir.
20 students, right? Good,
Yes,
good. So I would like to interview them as soon as possible then.
yes, sir.
We can get onto a call and then we can discuss as to when the interview can be scheduled.
Sure, sure, sir. Sure.
And they can join us immediately, right?
They can immediately join
in
you,
10
sir.
days, they can join us?
Yes, yes, exactly, sir.
Great, great, great. Okay. Any more questions, ladies and gentlemen?
No, sir.
Sir, in fact, some of the present final year students are posing this question to me personally. Like, if
Okay.
they could attend the interview now,
Uh-huh.
will there be a chance for them to join in the month of March or April after their exams are over? Will they still be considered?
For the month of March, I would I would still hire people in the month of March as well.
Okay.
And that's not a problem. We can go for the interview now, but I would like to also focus on some people who I can hire immediately.
Immediately.
Then after that, maybe I'm interviewing people for the month of March and April as well.
Right, sir. Thank
But
you.
March and April has to be March and April, because otherwise it's going to be difficult, because
Right.
March and April cannot become May, June.
Right, right, right. Got it, sir. Students, do you have any more questions to Jishnu, sir?
No, sir.
All right.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Somebody said good afternoon.
Yes, sir. It's me, Hari Bharati, sir.
Who is this?
Hari Bharati, sir.
Hari. Hello, Hari. Tell me.
I have a question, sir. Since there will be a heavy competition for this opportunity, I would like to know about how many students can be placed in your company.
In terms of
vacancies.
In terms of vacancies, we are wanting to hire as many people as we can. So
Yes.
depending on how good they are, we will hire them.
Thank you, sir.
I have one more question from you, sir.
Yes, Akash.
My question is that those who pass in 2020 batch, what are the plus point you are looking for them over them? Means
the
some
same
of the
plus
people.
points that I mentioned just now.
Okay. And for whom who is started to work in like from somewhere, I mean somewhere else, and they want to join as a hospitality management, but due to corona they are working in somewhere else because they get where they are not getting hired and all.
Uh-huh.
So is that making a plus point for them?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Whatever little experience, every little experience counts. Even if you have an experience of a day, that makes a difference.
Yeah, sir. Actually, I was sitting at home after giving the exam, so I didn't get the opportunity, and I got the opportunity from the campus. So they are till now they are not hiring. So,
Okay.
sir, I just work. I started work from home in Byju's. So I did the work, sir. Over there, I have gained so much skills in sales and marketing.
Okay.
So, but like I am not satisfied with that as I am hotelier. So I'm like, this is the good opportunity for me that I can
Absolutely.
showcase. Yes, sir.
So yeah, don't worry. Every little experience.
Okay, thank you, sir.
So my question was not completed yet. So I was working right now. I'm working with a bank bazaar in a sales
Okay.
in Chennai itself, and right now I'm as a relationship officer there.
Okay.
And as you know, we are not going through the many books and all like from last 1 year almost.
Mm-hmm.
And but we have the skills regarding the sales, but we don't have too much skills about the technicals and all. So will it help it out while my experience and all?
You need to do your homework before you come for an interview, Akash. If you come and say you're passionate about a particular industry and you
Yes,
don't know
yes.
anything about that technically, then I will not select you.
Means not too much.
I want you have to know your stuff. You cannot be passionate about a particular industry. Which section are you interested in?
Sales only. That's why I'm working in
Sales.
the yeah.
Right. Okay. If you're passionate about sales, you need to know do your homework on sales.
All right.
Students, do you have any more questions to Jishnu sir?
No, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Who's this, Mr. Radhakrishna?
Yes, sir.
Yes, tell me.
So as Eugene sir asked that we are the third year students who are still pursuing our course. So would it be wise for us to sit in the interviews which are to be conducted recently? I mean, yesterday or the time which we have planned. So or it would
Yesterday?
like no, sorry, I'm not. I'm sorry. Yes, tomorrow or the day which you have decided. So would it be wise for us to sit on those days, or we shall be sitting or looking for the March or?
We will, as per my conversation with Dr. Eugene, we will be looking at the pass outs first, and then we will schedule another day for the third year students.
Thank you, sir.
Uh, Good afternoon, sir. I have a small question which is out of the context, like just to know more about
No problem.
uh,
Every question is entertained. Tell me.
how did Nile Hospitality survive during the lockdown or the pandemic? Like, I
We
would
didn't
like
only
to know more.
survive. Just been given 2 awards in the last 2 months.
Yes, sir, but like how, if in case when I'm talking about the operational aspect,
Mhm.
how did it work? Like,
Good question, though. Uh, Nile Hospitality has is a different concept altogether. We are we give a lot of assurances to our hotel partners, and we make sure that we under promise and over deliver, and that is exactly what we've done. It was difficult during COVID. We lost a lot of staff, we lost a lot of revenue, and we were uh, feeling quite despondent, probably mid 2020, like May, June. Uh, there was no business. The entire hotel was locked down. Nobody was coming in, nobody was going out. But we had hope, and the staff who stayed on for as long as they could, and we survived. Slowly, business started picking up in September. Staff came back, and everything went back to normal. So now Gujarat is one state which is actually keeping its head up high, where as no other state is able to perform as we can. So we are lucky in that way. Luck has played a big part in our success and in our survival. I have to mention that. And of course, we've been very persistent and we have been perseverant. Does that answer your question?
Yes, sir. Very much. Thank you.
Any other questions, please? All right, sir. I think one thing that as an institute, we really commend and hats off to you and congratulations to you, sir. Even in this pandemic time, Nile Hospitality has won a couple of awards. It's something exceptionally outstanding.
Thank you, sir.
So our hearty wishes to you, sir.
Thank you very much, Dr. Eugene. And I mean, and I think we can continue this success only with your help. If you keep helping us and giving us some really good students to kind of keep the torch, to keep the flag high, I think that'll help us as well. So we look forward to meeting your students, and we look forward to recruiting some really um, aspiring young lads and lasses in our organization.
Oh, 100%, sir. Be assured of our assistance and support anytime.
Absolutely, sir. Right, sir.
So shall we wind up, sir, in case
Absolutely. I think let's wind up then.
Yes, sir. So, dear students, I'm sure you all would have really gained your confidence. Now you can see that the doors are slowly opening, and we have a beautiful future. There is a hope through Nile Hospitality. Nile Hospitality promises, and we are attempting to do something good for all of us. So it is now in our hands to prepare, to make sure that we fine tune our skills, and to make sure that we are all technically sound and be prepared for the interview and to face the hospitality industry as such. So we really cannot thank you enough for the opportunity that you have given us, and
I
you
thank you too.
started.
I thank you too for giving us the support and prompt, meticulous timings. I think it's commendable to you as well. Thank you, Dr. Eugene.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Sir.
So we'll definitely keep in touch with you, sir, and then we
Absolutely.
can plan ahead for the interviews for the recent graduates, sir.
Right. And also, let's try and maintain a long-term relationship as well. Let's
Absolutely, sir.
a
Absolutely.
new
We will-
long-term relationship for us.
Certainly, sir. Looking forward to it.
Absolutely, doctor. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much.
Same to you. Wish everybody a good day as well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Eugene sir, can you end the meet?